Hi, I'm Mitch Gallagher, Editorial Director at Sweetwater. We're here at Winter NAMM 2011. I'm in the Line 6 booth, and I am joined by Don Boomer, one of the Line 6 wireless experts here. So tell us a little bit about what Line 6 has been doing to develop these digital wireless systems and where they came from, where they're going.
Okay. Well, Line 6 saw well back that the bands were going to be crowded with lots of new consumer devices, and that simply just avoiding interference was going to be difficult in the future. So we wanted to come up with a system that would be extremely reliable. We came up with a digital system that has a way to navigate through interference to keep it on air. And basically the way that we do that is by broadcasting simultaneously on 4 frequencies for each channel.
Interesting.
It gives Line 6 a reliability that no other unit has. Everybody else simply has a single channel.
Right.
So we just have a very redundant system that keeps it going no matter what you throw at it.
I see. Yeah, great. So in addition to having the 4 channels, which give you that great redundancy and the reliability, there are other benefits to digital as well that translate over into the sound quality.
Sure. Digital has enormous advantages, sound quality, compared to the older analog FM systems. Number one, we don't have the band limit restriction that the FCC imposes on traditional analog radios. So we're free to be full frequency response. We don't have to cut off. So we have in every one of our products, our frequency response extends from 10 hertz to 20 kilohertz. But maybe an even bigger advantage is that we don't require a compander in this system, because the dynamic range is only limited by the electronics, not by the actual radio transmission system. So we never have to squish the signal and then try to expand it. We just send an unaltered signal that never locks up when you put transients into it. So it keeps the sound just like a wire. Basically, that's what we invented, was wireless wire.
So you're not having to compress the signal as it goes in, not having to expand it back out. So that whole 2 stages of processing are removed from the whole thing.
Right. So in the case of your guitar unit, it just basically, you get the same sound that you had with the cable. And with the microphone, you get the same sound that you had with a wired microphone. There's no losses in the radio section themselves. We basically have a lossless digital radio that just passes the signal right on through without having to alter it at all.
And the dynamic range is very wide as well.
Right, yeah. It's similar to what you would find, again, with just your cable. You never have to make any adjustments to compensate for reduced dynamic range. So that means that your system is always optimized. It's never in the wrong spot, both for guitar and for microphones.
Right. Now you have several of the units here. Can you tell us a little bit about the line of wireless products that Line 6 has?
Right. So we started out with a line of wireless instrument systems that were built specifically for instruments. Everybody else has adapted their wireless microphones for instruments, but in this case, we have pedal board receivers, we have rack mount receivers, but since most guitarists have an array of pedals, it seemed only natural that you'd want to put the receiver right on the floor next to that and not have to be dragging wires. That's what it's all about, is getting rid of wires. So we put it right on the floor with their pedal board. And then, of course, the natural extension of instrument systems was to go ahead and develop microphone systems that use the same technology, the same digital radio. And so we have the handheld microphones, we have the lavalier microphones that we're being recorded with right now. And here at NAMM this year, to expand the line, we've included a headset, mini invisible headset systems that work with the same transmitter systems. And so we've rounded out the line.
Right. So you're covering basically all the bases, from instruments all the way through all the different kind of vocal applications. Whether you're a singer, or whether you're a fitness instructor, or whether you're someone giving a speech or a presentation or something. There's a wireless
We've now got a
system
product for everybody, for all those needs.
Right. That's great. I actually use the Relay G50 on my own pedal board. I love that it has the cable control that lets you dial in the sound of a cable if you want that in the signal, so it's very flexible.
That's a modeling that we do. Line 6, of course, we invented amplifier modeling years ago, and we're the leaders in that. So we applied it to the radios as well, because in fact this system for instruments actually has less loss than your cable. So for people that were used to that as part of their sound, we have cable tone modeling, and you actually can dial in different lengths of cable.
Right.
And then, of course, the natural extension for that was, well, in a microphone, why not just have different microphone models? So with the push of a button, this has 7 different microphones. It gives a customer a chance to try it out on their particular voice and match up from a number of different microphones, well-known ones that are being used in live sound all over the world. And then we added our own digitally enhanced microphone model on top of that. So it gives you a chance at home to just push the button, try it out with your singer, see what works the best, or match it just to your system.
Right.
It gives you a very versatile system.
Nice. Nice. Anything else you'd like to tell us about the line of wireless products?
Well, one of the advantages in being digital is this allows us to operate in the 2.4 gig ISM band. And the big advantage that we have there is that you know, there are a number of changes in the rules taking place all over the world, not just the United States. By being in this band, we are completely immune to all those rule changes. So these systems work however they finally land on everything, when they finally get shifting all the rules and they get done with that, we simply will be unaffected. So these microphones, they work now, they'll work 5 years, 10 years from now, unaffected by rule changes. You'll never have to turn them in. They're not going to confiscate these bands. We lost the 700s last year. Right. They're talking about taking another 120 megahertz away out of what's left. So you can buy these now and be confident they're going to work for a good long time.
Right, that's a great thing, because you don't want to have to be replacing this every time the powers that be change their mind.
Yeah,
about
every time they change the rules.
Right.
Otherwise, you have to go back and replace your gear to be legal.
Right.
These are simply just free from all those restraints.
So buy with confidence.
Buy with confidence.
That's
You're ready
awesome.
to go.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Don, thank you so much. I
All right,
appreciate you
Mitch.
taking time out of the show.
Great talking to you today.
Great talking to you as well.
All right.
I'm Mitch Gallagher, Editorial Director at Sweetwater.